Ça va bien? I hope you guys are doing really well today or this evening. Today I wanted to do a laundry sorting video while chewing some gum. You guys seem to really enjoy the ASMR wool jumper that I did. I'd quite like to bring that back for a part 2, like a slightly longer version. But today I want to do some more various items of clothing, because I think sorting through clothes is really relaxing. So let's get started. I've got just a few items, a mix of regular wear and running wear or gym wear. So the first things we have to sort through are some t-shirts. I believe this t-shirt is originally from Urban Outfitters. I think most of the t-shirts that I have at the moment are. However, I got this on Vinted. I get a lot of my clothes from Vinted. It cost me significantly less than buying it new. But it's just a simple green t-shirt with this design on the front. And I think the back is plain, which I like. I like that it's not too busy. So let's get it folded and put away. I think the act of folding clothes is quite relaxing. I have a part-time job alongside my studies that involves a little bit of folding clothes. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. And I always find myself quite enjoying it when I end up doing it. So we get one side folded in and make sure that the shoulders tucked in nicely. We bring the other side in. Again, just make sure that the straight line continues where the shoulder is. Oh, and by the way, I may fold a little bit at work, but I'm certainly no folding connoisseur. My folding is average at best. And because it's a t-shirt, and it's quite a thin material, we can start by folding the bottom halfway, like so, and then completing the fold top down. There we go. It's a little bit more rectangular than ideal, however, this works nicely for fitting it into my drawers. So let's put that to the side. We've got another t-shirt to sort through. This one's in one of my favorite purple. Having said that, this isn't necessarily my favourite shade of purple, however I do really like this shade. But I'm a big fan of a nice dark purple. I don't think any colour comes even close, and that's been my favourite colour for my entire life. So this is another t-shirt from Urban Outfitters, but again, I bought it on Vinted. Really didn't have to pay a lot. The problem with my clothes, and this is something that I'd like to fix over the next few months by buying a few new items. But a major problem with my wardrobe is that I mostly own black trousers and colourful t-shirts, and so every outfit I wear is pretty much just a dark trouser and a colourful t-shirt, which is not great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not particularly exciting or particularly nice. It's just what I'm used to, and it's comfortable. But it would be good if I could get some more clothing items that go with each other more, like some more neutral colour palettes that I could mix and match. And look at that. I'm not very good at multitasking, so that is a terrible fold. Got too distracted talking about outfits. Let's see. Straighten that bar. Straighten that bar. I think this shoulder has been put too far. It doesn't help that this definitely needs an iron, but student lifestyle, guys, I'm not ironing my clothes. I don't think we even have an iron. Oof, not my finest work, but it's good enough for me. And now I've got a jumper. This is also, you guessed it, from Vinted. It's BDG jeans. But yeah, I got it on Vinted for a really good price. I wear this jumper a lot. It's nice to have something warm, but also loose fitting that you can throw over anything, and it doesn't feel constricting. It just feels nice and warm and cozy. That's why I really like this jumper. I think my folding isn't great because I'm filming. I'm not working with a whole lot of real estate, but that's alright. Look at that. Now, and we'll get that in. Can neaten that up a little bit because that is looking a little bit not great, but good enough for me. And so I have a couple more items to show, which is mostly running gear. So these are running shorts that I wear. I have a couple pairs of these. They're part of the Adidas On the Run, what? Own the Run series. And I like it. It's comfortable and it's lasted me for a while now. I hope it will last a long while longer. But yeah, they're just basic running shorts with a liner in them. I tend to wear these combined with a half time. So I pretty much always pair my shorts with a half tight, I pretty much always pair my shorts with a half tight. And these shorts do have a zip in the back, but I'm personally not a fan of using these zips. If you put a phone in there, it just sort of bounces against your bum, which is not very comfortable. It's probably not great for your phone either. So, with something this loose and flowy, there's not really a very sophisticated way to fold them up. And it doesn't really matter anyway. I just do it like that. And then I can do the legs up like this. And fold the waistband over the legs. And yeah, it does make this really long, but again, this fits quite nicely into my drawers. Now these are a less glamorous pair of shorts. I'm not a huge fan of these. There's some Under Armour gym shorts, but they are good for just something like going to the gym. But I mean, I've got quite thick legs, and these are a bit tight on me, and I like a short to be loose fitting and flowy, and these are just a bit more I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't wear these while I'm running, but I do sometimes wear them to the gym. I should probably go back to the gym. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say I wear these to the gym because I haven't been to the gym in a while. But yeah, they're just a basic short. They don't really have any special features, just 2 pockets. But yeah, not great for running, but pretty good for the gym. Probably would describe this as gets the job done. Now, this is a real half time. These are the Adidas Own the Run half tights. And they're thicker than the Under Armour compression shorts and a bit more comfortable. Now, I really enjoy these half tights, and I would wear these on their own sometimes without a short over them. What I don't like is if you buy a more premium half tight, like a really good one, they'll be constructed in a way that you shouldn't be able to chafe in between your legs, because there won't be a stitching there. Unfortunately, these shorts have some stitching in between the legs. That means if I'm wearing them without do have like a lining in them, like they are designed so you can wear them without any underwear. But I tried doing that and that was a mistake because the stitching really chafed in between my legs. So unfortunately, I always have to wear underwear with these, which can make it a little less comfortable when you've got the underwear, the half tight, the shorts above, and you're just going for a quick run. That aside, I do really enjoy them, but I wouldn't mind investing in a more expensive pair if it meant I could run more comfortably. What I love about these is they've got a pocket on both legs, so I put my keys and my AirPods in this pocket, and I put my phone in the other pocket. So I've always got everything that I need, and I tend to run quite light. I do have a running vest, 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 which I enjoy. It's a good running vest, it's a nice one, but I prefer running without water or a bunch of things on me. I think when I start my longer runs for marathon training, then the running vest is going to be a lot more useful. I'm going to find myself needing it more because I'm going to have to take water with me, but on shorter runs, I'm not fast. I just have a glass of water before I go. Now, the last item that I have to fold and put away is one of my favourite running tops. And, I've had running tops from a few different brands. I've had some Nike ones, I've had some Adidas ones, and actually my favourite of all time is one of the cheapest ones I've bought, and the brand is, maybe you can guess, Kipron. 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 If you don't know, Kipron is Decathlon's own brand. So, Decathlon have a really good range of own brand items, and they do it for all kinds of sports. They have their running range, they have a cycling range, and Kipron is the name of their running range, and they do it in tiers. So they have items that are labelled Kipron 100, Kipron 500, and Kipron 900, and each one represents a higher quality. And this t-shirt is in the Kipron 500 range, which strikes a perfect balance between quality and affordability. And guys, I don't know what it is, but I love this running top. I admit maybe it's the colour. I really like this blue, but also I really, really, really enjoy the feel of the top. I've just found it's naturally become my favourite top to wear out on a run. Although recently I've barely been wearing it because it's winter, so I've been wearing a lot of long sleeve running tops. But yeah, this is my favourite running t-shirt. So let's fold the arm in half and make sure we get that shoulder tucked in. There we go. Do the other side. Make sure the shoulder is nice and tucked. And then we 500, and I'm sure 100 is great, and 900. It's definitely worth checking out if you're looking for good running gear at a good price that won't break the bank. That's all the clothes that I have, but I did want to grab one more item. There's a company called Run Through that do races all over the country very regularly, and this is a race that I took part in Salford, near Manchester, in Media City, and you get a medal at the end, and yeah, I wanted to incorporate it into the video because I think the sounds would be quite nice. But yeah, I didn't want to make a whole video on just the medal, but I did want to incorporate a few. I like that scratching sound. Scratching sound. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you'd like to see more videos with the clothes and folding, let me know. But I do enjoy making videos like this. I find it quite therapeutic. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, or a lovely good night's sleep. Good night, night. And I'll see you in the next one.